What is up? YouTube, how y'all doing, man? Check it out. Without a doubt, I just got word. The growth formula is growing, man. The channel's growing. Y'all are clicking. Thank y'all, man. If you need any help, if you got any questions, if you want to talk to me, man, we're doing Zoom calls also. If you seriously been trying to push your YouTube channel and you need a coach, we can set up a Zoom call. Free. I mean, free. I mean, just if you really interested and you think that you're ready to jump to the next level, hook up a Zoom call with me, man, and I'll actually tell y'all exactly all my experience over the 7 years of doing this, man. I'm a full-time YouTuber. This is our channel. We're just starting to teach people and learn, educate people on how to grow a channel. I have a channel that has over 500,000 subscribers. We got 2 videos that got over 1 million views. We done started 4 video YouTube channels, and I can explain to you why every move we made, we stopped guessing, and we started making strategic moves. Uncle Mike can't talk, but anyway, but right after this intro, we are going to talk about the YouTube stop pushing my videos and how to fix it. Yes, check it out.
Growth's got a formula most never learn. You don't need luck or talent, structure is earned. If you're ready to build and you know it's your turn, start with the 4 free videos. Earn as you learn. Click on the more below to sign up.
That's right, guys. I think that if you're serious and you really want to get your YouTube channel popping, you want to be a full-time YouTuber, you want to make this money off of YouTube, or however you want to do it, I just want to get my YouTube going. It all revolves around making money. So click the link below, sign up for the 4 free videos, watch all 4 free videos, sign up for a free Zoom call, and I will start explaining to you step by step all the things that I think you should do that helped me and all the things that didn't help me. You know, is that fair? Anyway, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Why YouTube doesn't push my content before and after. See what he did. Let's check it out.
If YouTube isn't recommending your videos, it's not because the algorithm hates you. It's because you're missing the 2 signals YouTube needs before it will push your content.
2
and right
signals.
now, it's holding your entire channel back. Now, I've helped hundreds of small creators fix this exact problem. And almost every time, it comes down to the same 2 mistakes. So in this video, I'm going to show you what you're doing wrong and how you're going to fix it. So firstly, we need to understand what actually makes the algorithm push a video in the first place. Because once you understand that, everything becomes so much simpler. Now, for YouTube to confidently recommend your content, it looks at 2 core things. Firstly, it looks at your production value. And secondly, it looks at your content value. And your videos need to satisfy both of these 2 things. Now, when I say production value, I literally mean like the quality of the video itself. How it looks, how it sounds, and how professional it feels. Now, high production quality alone doesn't guarantee success, but low production quality almost always guarantees poor performance. And then on the other hand, content value is about what the viewer actually gains from watching a video. As you should know by now, YouTube is a transactional platform. Like, viewers give you their time and attention, and in return for that, they expect value. And if they don't feel like they're receiving that value, they will leave. And if viewers keep leaving your videos, the algorithm won't push them. Now, there are 3 main types of value you can give in your videos, and I'll go into all of them and these 2 factors in much deeper in this video. But before we dive into them, the very first thing you can actually do is create a support network with other small creators. And what I mean by this is, you can give your channel some instant exposure by going down into the comment section of this video and sharing who you are, what your channel is about, and why you think people should subscribe to you. Because creating a network with other small creators in your niche is one of the easiest ways of getting your content recommended to new people. Now, I did this on one of my previous videos, and so many of you gained a ton of real engagement from it. So I thought I'd do it again. Now, it's obviously really important that you never subscribe to someone's channel if you don't actually intend to watch or support their content in the long run. Like, subscribing to people and creating a network is fine, but only if you intend to keep watching and supporting that channel over a long period. If you're one of those people that just like reply to people's comments saying done and waiting, you will be blocked. I've blocked over 300 accounts so far, and I will continue blocking you if I see that on my content. Like, honestly, it's really damaging to those people who are trying their hardest to grow, and I don't accept it on my channel. But if you do want to connect with other people and have your content recommended more, go down below, comment who you are, what your channel is about, and why you think people should subscribe to you. I promise you it will help. So once you've done that, we now need to move on to the technical side of things. As I mentioned earlier, we've got production value and content value, and these are huge factors in whether or not the algorithm feels confident pushing your videos. So if your content isn't being recommended right now, it usually means one or both of these things aren't good enough yet. So let's fix them. Firstly, how to improve your production value. Now, this is way more important than most beginners realize, because when you have new viewers watching your videos for the first time, that will be their first impression of you and your channel. And so they will subconsciously make judgments about your entire channel based on what they see in that video. So this means if your lighting is bad, or if your audio is echoey, or if your video just looks like really low quality,
or if your views and subscribers are very, very, very low, and you're talking about teaching somebody how to do YouTube on a new channel that had 21 subscribers. And the guy was like, well, you need more subscribers than that before you're going to teach somebody. Oh, no, check out the plaque, baby. We need to check out that channel with the plaque.
See in that video. So this means if your lighting is bad, or if your audio is echoey, or if your video just looks like really low quality, those viewers will instantly think, this channel looks really amateur. It's not very good. And if you fail to make a positive first impression, they're going to instantly leave your video and never come back, even if the rest of your channel is actually pretty good. So the easiest way you can improve your production value is by making your videos look and sound more professional. For example, look at the difference between these two videos here. This video was one of my first videos on my old nature channel. You can just see how bad the lighting is, and even the background. I had no idea what I was doing, and it just looked a bit like amateur and awful. But compare that to now, where my lighting and my audio are so much better and they're so much more appealing. So your goal here is just to make your viewers feel like they're watching a real YouTuber from the very start. Now, the good news here is you do not need a Hollywood-style production set or a $5,000 camera to look professional, because my recommendation is that you should always focus on improving the smallest things that make the biggest difference first. And believe it or not, but the audio quality is far more important than your actual like video or image quality. Like, if your viewers can't hear you properly, or if your audio is bad, they are much more likely to click off your video. Because honestly, bad audio is like one of the biggest turnoffs when it comes to viewership on YouTube. The average person would happily sit through and watch a video that's got bad quality footage, but they would never sit through a video with like really bad quality audio. So if you're thinking about upgrades, start with your microphone first. You can get some really good microphones for less than $50. And if you want some recommendations of what to get, just comment down below and I will happily send some across. Then if you're doing like talking head videos like mine, where you just sit here and talk in front of the camera, you also need to think about lighting. Even just one good light on your face will massively boost the overall quality of your video. Now, I use one big key light here that shines on my face, and then I use these LED sticks here to illuminate the wall behind me. And this gives me the blue effect. And these LED sticks are like under $50 as well. They're great. And then finally, we also have the option of background music. So if you don't want to spend money on better lighting or a better microphone, the next best thing I would suggest is some good quality background music, because music is one of the easiest hacks to instantly make a video feel much higher value. especially if you're not fully confident on camera yet. Now, personally, I use Epidemic Sound. Firstly, you can sign up and use it for free. And secondly, I just think it's the best soundtracking platform for every creator. And the reason I use it is because sound design completely transforms how a video feels. The right music can make something feel more cinematic or more emotional, more energetic, like even more intense. But the wrong music, or not having music at all, can completely kill the mood of a good video. Now, Epidemic Sound gives you unlimited access to over 50,000 premium tracks made by real artists and more than 200,000 different sound effects, so you can properly shape the emotion of your entire videos. Everything on the platform is restriction-free, which means you never have to worry about copyright claims either. They've also introduced AI-powered tools like Assistant, which is a smart AI tool that helps you discover the right music based on your own unique project. You literally just have to type in what you need with as little or as much detail as possible, and it will make personalized recommendations. And then they also have a tool called Adapt, which intelligently adjusts a track for you to fit the exact length of your video, so you don't have to manually cut music anymore yourself. And the best thing is, when I find a track I like, I'll then use the Find Similar feature to instantly discover new tracks similar to that one I actually liked. This all gives me way more control over how the actual final video feels. So if you want to start upgrading your sound design and just make your videos feel much more professional, sign up for a free Epidemic Sound account using the link in the description below. So then, that is it for the production value side of things. Now we need to focus on improving your content value, because this is arguably the most important part of every video you'll ever post. Content value trumps everything else. And what you need to understand is, like I said, YouTube is a transactional platform. And what I mean by this is, you've got viewers and you've got creators. What viewers want is value, and what creators want is time and attention. So the transaction goes like this. Viewers literally pay you with their time and attention, and in return, they expect value. It's that simple. So if viewers ever feel like their time isn't being rewarded with the value thereafter, they'll just click off your video, and they'll go and find another creator who will give them the value.
My bad, y'all. Wait, man. I'm over here. I'm drinking too much water. I'm on a diet.
Time and attention. So the transaction goes like this. Viewers literally pay you with their time and attention. And in return, they expect value. It's that simple. So if viewers ever feel like their time isn't being rewarded with the value thereafter, they'll just click off your video, and they'll go and find another creator who will give them the value. And trust me, there are unlimited numbers of creators on the platform ready to take their attention away from you. So before you ever hit record on a new video idea, you need to know exactly what value you're going to deliver in it before you make the video. You need to answer one simple question every single time, and that is, what will a viewer gain from watching this video? Now, if you can't answer that, believe me when I say your viewers won't be able to answer it either. So let's all break this all down, because there are actually, like I said, 3 different types of value on YouTube. And these are education, entertainment, and information. So let me explain all of these 3 in more depth. So first we have educational platform. And this is provided when a video teaches the viewer something new. This could be a tutorial such as fixing a light bulb, or a step-by-step guide for YouTube growth, or how to invest in crypto, or literally anything that helps a viewer gain a skill or an understanding that they didn't have before. And then we have entertainment value, and this is offered when a video is enjoyable or emotionally engaging. This includes things like comedy, challenges, storytelling, or travel content. And you can see this from creators like Ryan Trahan, Mr. Beast, Yes Theory, like those kind of things. The primary goal here is just pure enjoyment, not learning. There's nothing educational here. And then finally, we have informational value. And this is delivered when a video keeps a viewer informed or updated on a particular topic. Examples can include things like tech reviews, news breakdowns, or product comparisons, such as like a review of the latest iPhone, for example, or coverage of the current news cycle. And that's basically it. So your video needs to be at least one of those 3 different types of value. And like every single video you've ever watched or enjoyed on the YouTube platform, whether you realize it or not, will have delivered on one of those types of value. So to put it all into perspective, for example, the value I give you guys through my videos is always purely educational, because I know that when you click on my videos, you do so because you want to learn something new about YouTube growth. Now, the point of my videos obviously isn't to entertain you or make you laugh, because I assume you've never laughed at any of my videos, and that's fine because I am purely educational. But on the other hand, for me, for example, some of my favorite channels on YouTube are Matt Armstrong and YBS Youngbloods, and these two aren't educational at all. Like, I literally only watch them for their entertainment, and when I click on their videos, I want entertainment, so if I don't get it, I'll click off. Now, the problem a lot of small creators run into is that most of you don't really consider the value element at all. You just hit record, talk to the camera, you do your thing, and then pray and hope people will just stick around and watch you. But you need to know exactly what your audience wants to see, why they want to see it, and then you have to deliver on that by providing them with the value they're looking for. Now, I can promise you that most of the
And one of the main things that they not looking for is a bunch of stories about I, me. Hey, y'all, I can do this, I can do that. You need to find a way to put them into your story. Make them feel like they are needed. Hit and record and talk all about my life is not the answer. I had to learn that the hard way. Here we go.
Element at all. You just hit record, talk to the camera, you do your thing, and then pray and hope people will just stick around and watch you. But you need to know exactly what your audience wants to see, why they want to see it, and then you have to deliver on that by providing them with the value they're looking for. Now, I can promise you that most of the time, your viewers' subconscious minds will be thinking, why am I actually here watching this video? And if your viewer's subconscious mind can't find an answer to that question, the viewer's going to leave. And once they leave, they're never coming back. So if you want your content to be recommended more by YouTube, you need to prove to the algorithm your content value is there and your viewers are enjoying it. Now, we do actually cover this in great detail in the YouTube Wealth Academy, and we've got hundreds of students all growing their channels properly. So look, at the end of the day, if your videos aren't being pushed, it's not because the algorithm hates you. It simply means one of two things. Either your production value isn't strong enough yet, or your content value isn't clear and compelling enough yet, or maybe even both. But look, both of these are completely fixable. And if you want a step-by-step breakdown of how to improve your videos that goes much deeper than what we just discussed in this video, that's exactly what I teach inside of my YouTube Wealth Academy. It's where I go far deeper than I ever can in a single YouTube video. So if you're serious about growing your channel this year, the link to my academy is down in the description below. But if you're not ready to invest in yourself yet, that's fine. Check out Epidemic Sound and also watch this video next.
Watch this video next. Okay, yeah, I think that, again, I want to stress to the beginner. In the beginning, you don't want to play your cards to focusing toward the algorithm. Don't play your cards that way. Play your cards in, well, first of all, I'm a beginner and I'm still learning. Learn the steps in order. You get your title. Next thing you want to do is get the thumbnails and all that type of stuff. Then my next formula, the formula that I have is teaching you how to talk to the viewer. You got to talk to the viewer's pain points. You got to start learning. Forget that algorithm. That algorithm and all that stuff, it's like lesson 5, lesson 8. You need to learn how to just, and I'm learning this too. Here's my suggestion. I suggest that you, here's my suggestion. Because I used to do the same thing. I'm learning how to use those words. I suggest you make sure you focus on the person's pain point and tell them that this is the solution that helped me. Put that at the end. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.